To millions, Tamela Mann embodied the perfect gospel dream. Married to David Mann for over 3 decades, celebrated on stage and screen, her life seemed like a living testimony of faith and family. Together they laughed through comedy sketches, worshipped through music, and posed arm in arm on red carpets. She was the symbol of resilience, of joy, of a woman who had made it without compromise. But fans began to notice subtle cracks. In interviews, David often joked loudly, while Tamela sat quiet, her smile strained. On Instagram, some followers pointed out she looked thinner, more fragile, and her usually vibrant captions grew vague. "Keep me in your prayers." Underneath the polished image, suspicions brewed. One comment under a family photo read, "I love Tamela, but she doesn't look okay. Something is off." Another chimed in, "That smile isn't reaching her eyes anymore." The Manns always presented unity, but gossip blogs whispered about tension. A clip from a behind-the-scenes church event circulated online, showing Tamela wiping her eyes while David spoke over her. Fans dissected it endlessly. Why was she crying? Was it joy or pain? Even in her music, hints appeared. In her live performances, she lingered on certain lyrics, her voice thick with emotion. During one concert, while singing "Take Me to the King," she broke mid-line, tears rolling down her face. Fans cheered louder, thinking it was a spirit-filled moment. But those closer whispered that it was something else: exhaustion. According to one tour assistant, Tamela would go from stage to hotel and just collapse. She'd cry herself to sleep. She told us once, "I'm giving the people everything, but I don't have anything left for me." The perfect image was still intact, for the public. But for those closest, the cracks were widening, and the question grew louder. What private struggle was draining the joy from gospel's brightest voice? The first alleged leak came from a family friend. They claimed Tamela confided late one night, "I don't recognize myself anymore. I've been singing through pain, not healing." According to this insider, Tamela had been carrying years of unspoken hurt, silenced by the pressure to always appear strong. Then came the whispers of private recordings. One blogger claimed to have heard audio from a rehearsal, where Tamela stopped mid-song, breaking down in sobs. Reportedly, she whispered, "I can't. It feels like my voice is gone with my peace." In the background, someone rumored to be David said softly, "Just push through, baby." Screenshots of supposed text messages circulated in gossip circles. One, allegedly from Tamela to a friend, read, "I can sing for the world, but I can't speak my truth at home." Another message hinted at betrayal. "When the one you trust the most is the one who hurts you, where do you go?" These leaks fueled speculation of marital strain. Fans who once saw the Manns as inseparable now questioned everything. Was David the source of her pain, or was he her only anchor? Church insiders added to the storm. A deacon from a Dallas congregation allegedly told a confidant, "There was a meeting. Tamela was weeping. She said she felt like she lost her identity outside of being everyone's inspiration." Another alleged account detailed a phone call between Tamela and a relative. Supposedly, Tamela confessed, "If I stop singing, I'm afraid I'll disappear. But if I keep singing like this, I'll die inside." Even her children noticed. One insider whispered that during a family dinner, Tamela broke down, telling her kids, "Y'all see me strong, but mama is tired. I've been pretending." Every leak painted the same haunting picture: a woman who gave her voice to the world, but was suffocating under the silence of her own pain. And yet, through all the whispers, one mystery remained unsolved. What, or who, was the source of the wound that nearly silenced her forever? The breaking point allegedly came during a live rehearsal for an upcoming gospel tour. According to crew members, Tamela began her set as usual, but halfway through the first song, her voice cracked. She clutched her chest, turned away, and collapsed into a chair. David rushed to her side, but witnesses say she pushed him away, crying out, "Stop telling me to be strong. I'm not strong anymore." The room froze. Singers stood in stunned silence as Tamela sobbed uncontrollably. One backup singer later told a friend, "We'd never seen her like that. She kept repeating, 'It's gone. My voice is gone.'" Afterward, Insiders claim Tamela refused to leave her dressing room for hours. She told a confidant, "If I can't sing, who am I? That's all people want from me." That same week, during a Sunday service, Tamela tried to perform. But halfway through, her voice broke again. She dropped the mic, covered her face, and walked off stage in tears. The congregation sat in stunned silence, unsure whether to clap, pray, or weep with her. Rumors swirled that she and David had an explosive argument afterward. "You keep asking me to pour out when I'm empty," Tamela allegedly shouted. David reportedly replied, "I just want you to keep going. Don't let them see you weak." The fight ended with Tamela whispering words that sent chills through those who overheard. "Maybe they need to see me broken, because that's all I am." Was this the moment Tamela's voice, both her literal voice and her voice as a symbol, was nearly silenced forever? Or was it the moment she began reclaiming it? The gospel community erupted with mixed reactions. Some fans flooded social media with love, posting, "We stand with you, Tamela. Take your time." Others speculated darkly, tweeting, "Something's wrong in that marriage." Pastors preached entire sermons about Tamela's confession. One well-known bishop declared, "Even the strongest warriors need healing." Another warned, "Our idols are falling because they place applause over authenticity." Blogs had a field day. Headlines screamed, "Tamela Mann's secret pain exposed." And is David Mann the reason Tamela nearly lost her voice? Some posts claimed she was battling illness. Others hinted at betrayal, fueled by those alleged text messages. Fans divided quickly. Supporters defended her fiercely. "She's human. Let her heal," wrote one fan on Instagram. Critics pounced, arguing that the Manns had built a brand on perfection, and now the mask was slipping. Even within the industry, opinions clashed. One gospel artist tweeted, "Sis has been carrying too much for too long. Let her rest." Another wrote, "Transparency without clarity is confusion. The sheep are lost." The fallout wasn't limited to the stage. Insiders whispered of strained rehearsals, canceled appearances, and tense family dynamics. Jackie, Tamela's daughter, allegedly posted and quickly deleted a cryptic line, "Sometimes the strongest women suffer in silence." Social media turned into a battleground. Hashtags like #pray for Tamela and #voice of pain trended. TikTok users made emotional edits with clips of Tamela crying, set against her most powerful songs. But the most pressing question remained. Was this fallout just a bump in her journey, or the sign of something much deeper unraveling? Just when the storm seemed to be calming, a shocking twist emerged. An alleged second confession. According to multiple insiders, Tamela revealed privately to close friends. The pain wasn't just physical, it was betrayal, the kind that cuts deeper than sickness. Rumors ignited instantly. Some claimed she was speaking about the industry, executives who had used her voice but discarded her needs. Others whispered it was closer to home, hinting at betrayal within her own circle. One source insisted Tamela confessed, "I gave my everything to someone who didn't honor it." They claimed David sat in silence during this revelation, his face pale. Speculation turned wild. Was she admitting to marital betrayal, a broken trust with family, or even betrayal by the very church she served? Then came the most explosive rumor, that Tamela was preparing to step back permanently from singing. According to a friend, she said, "If my voice was nearly stolen once, I won't let it happen again. Maybe it's time to let go." The gospel world reeled. Could Tamela Mann, the voice of a generation, really walk away? And if the betrayal ran as deep as insiders claimed, who else was implicated in nearly silencing her? Weeks passed, and Tamela's public appearances grew fewer. On Instagram, she shared only short clips of morning devotionals, her voice soft but fragile. Fans flooded the comments, pleading for her return to music. At her next rare performance, she sang only one song. Her voice wavered at first, then soared, tears streaming down her face. The audience erupted, but afterward, Tamela didn't bask in applause. She simply whispered, "Thank you for letting me try again." Insiders say she's in a season of reflection, weighing her future carefully. Some claim she's writing about her pain. Others say she's considering retirement. But one chilling question still lingers in every fan's mind. What betrayal nearly stole her voice? And could it happen again? Because if Tamela Mann's story teaches us anything, it's that even the strongest voices can tremble. And maybe, the real story hasn't even started yet.